some of the best up-and-coming talent in the NBA.
Certainly a glimpse into the future. Each of these teams should be a factor for several years to come. They've got some dynamic and electric young players on the court today.
A look at the Magic starting group. The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the 5. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the paint, here's Claxton, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Banchero outside. A shot by Carter, nobody around, and it's off from three-point range. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, have very bright futures in Orlando.
There's the pass to Claxton. That's in there. Jackson with the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Banchero outside. Carter inside the three-point line. It's stolen by Schroeder. In transition, here come the Nets. Thomas passes to Bridges. Some solid defense from Harris.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bridges attacking.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges, thundering slam off the bounce.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wagner kicks to Carter. Bridges with the steal. It's stolen by Carter to the middle. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Banchero is screened for Suggs. And Banchero, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got his second bucket.
Gutsy play that time from Banchero inside against pretty physical defense, too.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Thomas inside. Over in the corner, Claxton. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Banchero outside. There's the triple. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Banchero's got 7.
Banchero will score in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper and rhythm there.
Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Shot to stop the run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Claxton. Outside for Thomas. Back to Claxton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Feeds to Suggs. It's stolen by Schroeder. Thomas with it. Picked up by Harris. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Nets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
One other factor today, points off turnover. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Here's Schroeder. Carter pulls it in.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Carter. Banchero outside. Over Johnson. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. Yep, it counts.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Schroeder outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
And so in the game for the Magic, Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. Claxton no good. Magic leading by 3. Banchero outside. There's the drive.
Banchero's got such a smooth game for a guy so big and powerful. Moves extremely well and has deceptive speed, too.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a lot of pressure that comes with being the #1 overall pick in the draft, but Paolo Banchero said, I'm just letting the game come to me. Not trying to press or reach a certain statistical milestone, just making the right plays, taking the right shots, competing, and bringing it every day on defense. Kevin, he thinks that approach is paying off.
Oh, David, it sure is. Thank you for the report. Carter up top. Claxton covering. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
Wagner a screen on Johnson. Carter outside. Pass to Wagner. Into the lane. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando. Bridges sets the screen for Schroeder. Passes it to Thomas. Kick by Bridges. Thomas kicks it over to Schroeder. Johnson with a screen on Harris. Schroeder finds Johnson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Harris. Banchero with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Harris passes to Banchero.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Carter with it. Over Claxton. And it comes off the front of the rim. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Second shot opportunity. Out to Bridges. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that one's good. Suggs.
Really good concentration to finish despite the tough defense that time. Jalen Suggs, really strong as a finisher.
Thomas dishes to Johnson. Fires from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And the pass to Suggs. Goes up on the wing. Again, the Magic score.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Claxton's got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Suggs passes to Carter. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Johnson outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Harris kicks to Suggs. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Playing basketball. Substitutions on the court.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And we finish one half of basketball. It's the Magic ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half. Set up a lot.
Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
Orlando leading by 9. Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Black's checked in for Anthony. Black the pass to Wagner. Ingles kicks to Isaac. Back to Ingles. Isaac finds Ingles. Here's Black. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Wagner missing. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Simmons. to the hoop. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. I mean, it's quite honestly what he does best in pick-and-roll situations.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. Here's Simmons. Plays it up off the glass. Simmons got 8 points.
Boy, nice use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
Isaac a screen on Simmons. Shoots the 3. Traps in the tray. And the Magic lead by 10.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
They set the pick. Simmons passes to Sharp. Here's Watford. He has yet to score. Got a hand on it. Out to the right wing. Here's Fultz. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. And now it's a 12-point Magic lead. Simmons looking around. To the inside. Sharp. Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those lead pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch.
Passes to Fultz. Launches a 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
And stolen by Simmons. Down low. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
There's the pick. Driving the lane. The rebound by Sharp. Nets trail by 10. Inside. It's stolen by Ingles. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Stolen by Walker. To the paint. Again, the Nets for 2.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Wagner, a screen on Simmons. To the wing right side. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Simmons with it. 10 points for him. To the middle. Here's Watford. He's covered by Isaac. 4 on the shot clock. Simmons a screen on Isaac. The kick out to Walker. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. With 1 on the clock, he takes it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
And so it's Orlando ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've got good shots.
All right, fans.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Magic leading by 9. And so in the game for the Magic, filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the point.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning. have not stopped.
Bridges outside. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
They get the rebound. Out to Harris. A second chance effort. And the layup is good. Harris has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
Boy, with that athletic, muscular frame, Gary Harris able to battle through contact there.
With the floater, it's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out to Harris, fires the 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
In the corner, it's Bridges. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Down low, they need this. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Bridges.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges finds Claxton, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Magic moving the ball around. Carter, the pass to Harris. Back to Carter. Wagner against Johnson. The pass to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Carter with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 15.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
Pass to Claxton. Johnson surveying the floor. In the corner, it's Bridges. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Carter kicks to Wagner. Driving in and finished off by Wagner.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect for the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Bridges inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. The lead is 15.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here
For the Magic.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Wendell Carter.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Outside for Thomas. Takes it inside. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Wagner from long range. Bridges with the board. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in show some more discipline.
Lob pass to Wagner. Banchero finds Anthony. Wagner outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. Misses the shot. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a... All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks.
always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Back to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Rozier against Schroeder. Hero left side. 2 points. That one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
One thing about the Heat, Smitty, they always seem to turn castaways into contributors.
You're right, B.A. So many undrafted players who've broken through in Miami. Credit the front office and coaching staff, finding and developing those diamonds in the rough.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo sets a screen. Butler passes to Adebayo. He gets it in there.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one.
And talking about Bam Adebayo, he's a guy that loves mixing it up on defense, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., and that is what turned himself into a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Bam's high activity is really contagious on this end.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Schroeder. To the paint. Adebayo with a steal. In transition, here they come. Martin with a screen on Johnson. Here's Rozier. Rebounded by the Nets. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Bridges with it. Going inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And slipping inside and then going for a strong finish. Bridges stuns the defense.
And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's handed a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
The area and a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bridges, a screen on Hero. Here's Thomas.
Oh, wait a second. Thomas. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Adebayo sets a screen to the inside, kicks it to Hero. There's the 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Bridges. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Last 2 minutes to play.
The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Claxton. Clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Now here's Rozier. Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. Takes it inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, Tyler Hero flashing those handles.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Hero. Goes up on the baseline. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 1. Outside Butler. Got a piece of it. Here's Thomas. Butler covering. Bridges against Rozier. Johnson a screen on Rozier. Here's Bridges. That one rolls around and rims out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen from downtown. Hero no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Thomas has got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Rozier, the pass to Hero. Martin with a screen on Schroeder. To the left wing. Adebayo from long range. Sinks the tray. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket.
More and more comfortable facing up and knocking down jumpers. Bam Adebayo's game continues to grow. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Defensive foul. Tyler.
And that one misses. Hero from way outside. That one no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. That's out in front. They lead by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. Here's Rozier after the basket by Brooklyn. Hero outside. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, B.A. You definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Here's Thomas. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Nets making their last shot. Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Fires the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. The 3. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Bridges. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Now on the court. And let them hear you.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
Now here's Martin. He's scoreless. Martin a screen. Hero outside. it go. Martin outside. Butler with emphasis.
Showing off those hops, Jimmy Butler goes up high to get it done.
Thomas passes to Bridges. Schroeder with it. Pass to Thomas. This one for three. And the Nets, another three.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the four lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. BA?
Yeah, that's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Schroeder. Bridges outside. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Butler with a steal. They're running. Rozier with it. He's picked up by Schroeder, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Caleb Martin really pushes himself out there. Whether that's playing through a minor injury or challenging the defense, he's not one to back down.
When Caleb Martin's on the floor, you know he's going to inject some energy into the team.
And he's talked about that, Grant. He takes pride in being the guy that gives them a lift when they need it. It's terrific to have a guy set that example.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Adebayo, a screen on Bridges. Here's Butler. Miami, no good that time either.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Down low. Rozier against Bridges. Johnson, a screen on Rozier. Bridges on the attack. Up and in on the layup. And the Nets lead by 14.
Yeah, this is Bridges at his best. Knifing his way inside and through the contact.
Rozier, the pass to Martin. Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. Here's Martin. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
It's how a lot of people play now. Rebounding techniques have changed over the years. Purists would say, not for the better.
On the attack, Schroeder. Basket counts. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Butler, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Got it up. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
One more time, fans.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Brooklyn has possession. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Trendon Watford is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Walker. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Sharp in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Simmons after the basket by Miami. That's tipped. Right with a steal. Here's Highsmith. From behind the arc. They get the rebound. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Highsmith. There's a screen by Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Here's Highsmith. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Smitty, when you look at the Heat bench, there's been one constant presence for years now.
BA, his name is Eric Spoelstra. He's been pacing that sideline since 2008. That's a rarity these days. It speaks to the success Coach Spo has had there.
Now here's Simmons. Still no points. Pass to Sharp. Back to Simmons. Here's Sharp. Covered by Love. Sharp passes to Simmons. Back to Sharp. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And the Nets lead by 15. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Robinson. Miami, no good that time either. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Simmons, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, the way that Simmons handles the ball at almost 7 feet, it's pretty much impossible to defend.
Well, Grant, the pace that the Heat like to play is a little slower compared to other teams.
Yeah, B.A., more methodical, definitely. They don't just jack up shots and run quick plays. They're very patient, and they look for the best scoring option.
Now here's Wright. Love for 3. On target from range. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Simmons. Pass to Watford. Finney-Smith, a screen. And Watford, here we go. The 3. Counted from distance.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Wright. No made baskets yet. Left side, Love. Wright, the pass to Love. Yep, that one goes.
If your goal is to create a high percentage look, get it to Love in the painted area. From there, he'll usually make the right decision.
Here's Simmons. Got a piece of it. Wright outside. Robinson passes to Wright. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Right outside. Here's Love. And he banks in the layup. Love's got 7 points for the quarter.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Now here's Simmons. Driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 17.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Outside for Love.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First personal foul. Team seconds. .102
left in the third quarter. Right, the pass to Highsmith. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Highsmith's got 5.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Simmons against Wright. Here's Finney-Smith. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Robinson, a screen on Simmons. Right, the pass to Jaquez. Outside Love. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Walker against Robinson. The 3 is up. Walker's shot is off. To the wing on the left. Robinson passes to Jaquez. There's a screen by Love. It'll count. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Nets up by 15. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for Miami. Martin at power forward with Adebayo as the center. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. And it's Rozier in at the point. 2 on the clock. Hero for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Good one on Martin.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Johnson drops them both. Well, the Heat's shooting at about 34% here in this game. Up top, Rozier. Covered by Schroeder. Bridges against Butler. Driving to the basket. Jimmy Butler, a vicious finish.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Johnson. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Martin finds Hero. Adebayo sets a screen, looking to get it going. Back to Martin. Outside Butler. Martin with a screen on Bridges. Butler passes to Martin. Back to Butler. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Schroeder. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nets lead by 17.
What an athlete, Dennis Schroeder. He's a problem when he's out on the break.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Claxton. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Rozier against Schroeder. Adebayo from long range. Drains the triple.
Good to see Bam showing off some accuracy. That's not his favorite shot, but he drains it.
Bridges, a screen on Hero. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Martin outside. Adebayo, a screen on Johnson. Martin, the pass to Adebayo.
2 minutes to play.
Drives to the hoop and finished off by Adebayo.
He's like a freight train when he's driving to the bucket. It's not easy to slow down Bam.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game.
15 seconds.
Johnson, a screen on Hero. Here's Thomas. Three-pointer, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
There's a screen. Hero from way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
That one drops for him.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And here's Schroeder outside. Here's Claxton. Johnson for three. Buries it from three.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Back to Rozier. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside for Butler. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
He is very hard to stick with coming off the pick. Butler gets all the separation he needs.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Hero. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Adebayo. The shot's good.
And we've seen a leak from Adebayo recently, scoring now at a steady clip.
Here's Thomas. No good. So we see the Nets taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight.
new and exciting. So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Rozier in at the 1 spot. And for Orlando, filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. Here's Rozier. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Butler from outside. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The kick out to Rozier. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Wagner. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero. The Heat shooting their first free throws of this one. And he makes the first. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Adebayo with the screen on Wagner. Adebayo down low. Carter on him. Misses in close.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Wagner's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Driving to the basket. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown.
And if he's knocking down threes with consistency, Suggs almost impossible to check.
Here's Butler. Outside for Martin. Butler sets a screen for Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Butler deciding where to go with it. He gets it in there. Adebayo's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And they needed that shot from Adebayo, just bailing them out on that possession.
Carter with a screen on Butler. And Wagner drives in. Takes it off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Rozier. Outside Butler. It's Martin on the wing. Hero against Wagner. From outside the arc. Hero, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Orlando. And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
He's continuing to develop an overall game that was evident coming into the league. Gary Harris getting better at spotting the open man.
Here's Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Banchero. No scoring in this one. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Oh, that's a terrific pass by the big fella. Banchero is adding that element to his game as his career progresses.
Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Banchero was screened for Wagner with the drive to the inside. Here's Carter. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 5.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Adebayo the screen. Rozier the pass to Adebayo.
And just a disciplined defender. Carter Jr. uses his instincts to make his opponent uncomfortable.
And that one's good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Butler. Right side Martin. Back to Butler. The kick out to Rozier. It's stolen by Banchero. Deep two from Wagner. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Orlando. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Orlando.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. This is out there for Orlando. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. With Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. Carter right side. And the turnover again by Orlando. Isaac's checked in for Franz Wagner.
Coming on the floor for your Magic, number 1, Jonathan.
The Heat trail by 7. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, we had said before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that, he just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Hero, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And it's Carter missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. Wagner's checked in for the Magic.
Your Magic, number 22.
Hero on the wing. Scoreless thus far. Adebayo finds Martin. Martin with the screen for Hero. 6 to shoot. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
The Hero comes into the game in attack mode, going right at the defense off the dribble.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Outside, Hero. There's the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 7. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Martin. Three-pointer. Butler buries it from three-point range. Butler's got 9.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Banchero was screen on Butler. Inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Passes it to Butler. 1:43 left now here in the second. And it's Adebayo in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 7. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Adebayo with the screen on Harris. Rozier. He gets that one. Now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
And the strength of Adebayo pushing through the defense and just finding a way to score.
Here's Suggs. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. It's Butler. Then jammed down as he goes right over Paolo Banchero.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler there. Serious elevation.
Out to Harris from the arc. Suggs with the ball. He's got 8. Pass to Carter. Butler with the steal. Hero with it. Picked up by Suggs. It's good. Hero's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Sometimes defense is about persistence, and Jimmy Butler knows this. Forced the ball handler to slip up.
Banchero finds Harris. And just miss after miss right now. And again, Miami running the court in transition. And finished off by Martin.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition. And that helps get the rhythm going.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Highsmith the pass to Love. And again, Miami with the triple.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
The drive by Anthony. Carter with the 3. It's good from long range. Carter's got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. DeJuan Wright is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. Just 5 to shoot. 5 to the hoop. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Ingles.
A fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
Love outside. In the corner, it's Robinson. Wright sets a screen for Robinson. And Wright, here we go. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Yeah, Duncan not only moves himself, he moves the ball quite well.
Wagner with a screen for Ingles. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. And stolen by Wagner. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Isaac outside. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. A 3-ball. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat leading by 5. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now the pass to Love. driving the lane, and Love throws it down.
I like when Kevin Love shows a little bit more ferociousness. That time, a big-time dunk.
Anthony with it. Robinson picks him up. Anthony kicks to Fultz. To the paint. Here's Wagner. It counts. And the foul. That one on Love.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Robinson passes to Jaquez. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another three.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Man, what about Duncan Robinson, Brent, from undrafted to signing a $90 million contract?
That's a nice path to be on, don't you think, Kevin? You got to admire Duncan Robinson taking advantage of his opportunities.
Basket counts. Wright's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Heat.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other not so good.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
They get it again. Ingles kicks to Wagner. Goes back up. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Oh, how about the read from the young fellow? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
For three, Love. He's off on that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Heat leading by 8. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Wagner, a screen on Wright. And here's Anthony from the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wagner against Love. Love with the screen on Isaac. Highsmith the pass to Love. Here's Highsmith. There's the triple. That shot off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
For Orlando, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Rozier, and the layup falls. Rozier's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Martin for 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. We've got Markelle Fultz. Joe Ingles is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. That's is out there for Orlando.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
Shot from the wing. And it's Butler missing. The Magic trail by 10. To the inside. Here's Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
Hero sends the pick for Rozier. Pass to Hero. Driving inside. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Anthony taking his time here. Out to Carter. Banchero outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Butler passes to Rozier. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls, and he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Here's Rozier, and he slams it one-handed.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
They set the screen. Butler kicks to Hero. Butler sets a screen for Hero. Takes it inside.
And the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Carter for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
You know, and every year it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And that one misses.
Terry Rozier the third, taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes.
Carter with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Carter's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Martin, the pass to Rozier. Back to Martin. Lock at 6. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists in the game. The pass to Carter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Butler. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And this is the type of scorer that Jimmy Butler can be, especially when he's getting to his spots.
And Wagner drives in, and so Orlando again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Heat leading by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
And Miami has possession. Suggs with the steal.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Stepping up in the clutch. Banchero coming up and delivering the goods for his team.
Back to Rozier. It's stolen by Banchero.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Carter against Adebayo. Carter kicks to Suggs. 5 to shoot. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And no question, Suggs has proven that he is a big shot maker already for the moment.
Now Adebayo. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Outside for Martin. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
Banchero, a screen on Adebayo. And it's Carter missing. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So
Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's always fun to watch the next generation of basketball, RJ. The youth movement is certainly on for both of these teams.
Man, it's so great to see the young guys get some experience. The more playing time they get, the more comfortable they become. This is going to be a really good game.
Here's Thomas. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Banchero. Wagner outside. Carter from outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Thomas, out to Schroeder. Oh, stolen by Harris. Pass to Suggs. Here's the 3. On the wing, Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got 5.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paolo Banchero.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Wagner finds Carter. A shot from the high post. Rebounded by the Nets.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Thomas passes to Bridges. Oh, stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Outside Carter. Banchero against Johnson. Wagner for 3. Wagner on the wing. Outside Carter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Harris. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Here's Thomas. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Despite an unpredictable regular season, RJ, the Nets did make the 2023 playoffs.
But they stuck it out and secured a playoff berth. Mikal Bridges was outstanding, but they were overwhelmed in the postseason because maybe they weren't ready for that. But it really shows you how much more development this squad needs.
Here's Thomas. Outside Schroeder takes the 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Harris outside. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Thomas. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Wagner. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner, his NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Now here's Schroeder. To the inside. Thomas passes to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Outside Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton can't get it to go.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Wagner. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Outside Carter for three. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. The dive for the ball. Here's Thomas. 6 points for him. Out to Schroeder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Schroeder's got 5 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
It's all tied in Orlando. And the second quarter about to get started. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So on the floor for Brooklyn. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Thomas, that's good.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to Banchero. Inside, here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Here's Thomas. Give him 8 points now. Harris outside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Harris. Carter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Johnson. And he makes it.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Here's Wagner following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
And everything Banchero does is with aggression.
The Nets have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Bridges against Wagner. Bridges outside. Wagner with a steal. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Magic are still young, yes, but they are developing. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, "We're close to getting over the hump. These guys understand that you just have to stick with that process, the growth. It's just the belief system that these young men are starting to grow into."
He's really kept that positive environment. Thanks, Allie. Timeout called. Brooklyn and the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Schroeder. Here's Johnson. And stolen by Banchero. Out to Harris. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, how about the stride of Simmons? He gets in there with just a few big steps.
Wagner with a screen on Schroeder. With the teardrop. Suggs, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Johnson passes to Claxton. Bridges outside. Wide open look. And there's another one for the Nets. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
Now here's Simmons. And it's Harris with the rebound.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Up ahead. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Suggs. Oh, a special move before that shot. Suggs has got his first 2 points.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Simmons into the lane. It's good. And the Nets lead by 4.
Once he gets a little momentum, Simmons going downhill is a scary sight.
Harris, a screen on Bridges. Carter from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Schroeder into the lane. Bridges right side. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Here's Carter. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. He takes it in. Chalk up 2 there. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
To the paint. Here's Harris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Harris has got 5 points.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
They've got Mo Wagner. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Markelle Fultz, and it's Anthony in at the point guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. The Magic shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Isaac with a screen on Smith. Isaac outside. Wagner on the wing. Back to Isaac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he's a strong man. Isaac so physical getting to the bucket.
Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Fultz passes to Isaac. Wagner with a screen from behind the arc. Isaac's shot is off. The Nets with the lead. Walker with it. Fultz picks him up. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Watford. Tipped. He's got a clear path. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Walker. Still without a bucket. No good with the triple. Isaac outside. Oh, they get a hand on it. The kick out to Ingles. The baseline J. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And a quality find there by Isaac. It's really nice to see a big guy watching the floor for opportunities like that.
Smith outside. Pass to Watford. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. Watford's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. It's Anthony on the take. Takes it inside, and the dunk by Isaac.
Two loud points from Isaac. I mean, when he's aggressive, he's at his best.
Now Walker. Pass to Watford. Here's Sharp. That one goes in. Sharp's got his first points of the game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Wagner on the wing. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
He does have a point there. Thanks, Allie.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Watford. Isaac covering. Smith outside. Shot clock at 3. Now Finney-Smith. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. And Anthony, here we go. Isaac for 3. Knocks down the long J. And it's now only a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
And I'm really liking the confidence from Isaac. He feels like no one can guard him off the catch.
Here's Walker driving in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mo Wagner. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
No good on the second free throw. The Magic have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. For the tie. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Here's Watford. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Watford's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Sharp. Count it. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Wagner for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center position.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And And here's Schroeder to the inside. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Suggs to tie it up. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Here's Thomas on the take. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Carter, a screen on Schroeder. The 3 from Suggs. Connects from downtown. And the Magic lead by 1.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Bridges on the attack. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Inside. Here's Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for Orlando.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Bridges. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Banchero. The Magic have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third team foul.
Banchero outside. Fires top of the key. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And he jams it home with authority.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
It's Suggs with a drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Suggs has got 8 points in the quarter.
Putting this team on his back. I love seeing Suggs take charge like this.
Bridges outside. Oh, Carter with the block. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Banchero goes strong down low. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Then we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
That one drops for him.
And they call his number, and Bridges answers, not intimidated at all by the big moment.
Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. On the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Left side, Finney Smith. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. With the drive. Oh, nice D from Carter. And so here is Orlando. Out to Harris. Wagner outside. Puts up a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Thomas misses. Orlando calls timeout. They're up by 4. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bancaro.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Missed it. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great...
presentation of. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
So the next starting five. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Thomas against Hero, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Hero sets the pick for Rozier. The pass to Butler. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. Here's Thomas. Passes it to Claxton. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. There's Hero with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Thomas passes to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Johnson outside. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Rozier, the pass to Butler. The shot. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Johnson outside. Martin against Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Bridges. A 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Hero with the screen on Schroeder. And Rozier, here we go. And the basket is good.
Yeah, Rozier not a guy to get rattled under aggressive pressure. That's a nice finish.
Thomas against Hero. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Johnson surveying the floor. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Bridges for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And it's Martin missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Hero kicks to Rozier, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .103 left here in the first quarter. Thomas, a screen on Rozier. And Thomas, here we go. Here's Schroeder. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
If you give Dennis Schroeder space, he is going to get into his mid-range game. Knocks down that one.
Rozier the pass to Hero. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Trying to find Schroeder. Gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And here are the Nets. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Back to Bridges. Johnson the screen. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
With 1 on the clock, and so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go and... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Ben Simmons is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at center. Doris, when the Brooklyn Nets traded KD, they got back some interesting pieces, including Mikal Bridges.
Boy, Kevin, this guy was a role player for all intents and purposes with the Suns, a 3-and-D type. But once he got to Brooklyn, he was given more responsibility and upped his offensive production. It looks like he's ready for a bigger and bigger share of the responsibility.
Schroeder against Rozier. Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
This guy's such a difference maker. Dennis Schroeder is so dangerous in pick-and-roll situation, dribble handoffs. This guy is the straw that stirs the drink.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Butler in the corner. 5 on the clock. Adebayo with a screen on Simmons. A three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
Hero passes to Adebayo. It's good. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Now Ben Simmons, what a dribble drive. How about the handle? Woo!
The Heat trail by 7. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. The kick out to Rozier. No good on the triple. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. Driving in. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Hero sets the pick for Rozier. Outside, Hero to the middle. The kick out to Rozier. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with the screen on Schroeder. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Schroeder. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Miami no good on that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Bridges outside. Johnson the screen. Down low. In the corner, Simmons with it. Over Rozier. The putback. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Heat trail by 9. Hero sets the pick for Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 5.
Relentless effort right there from Jimmy Butler to finish that play.
Hero against Simmons. Johnson with a screen on Hero. Inside. Outside for Simmons. To the middle. Here's Claxton. That one no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ball stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Martin with the block. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Nets. They lead by 7. And just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Kevin Love. DeJuan Wright is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Robinson knocks it away.
Violation. Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 7. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make. What you appreciate about DeJuan Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
There's a good screen. And here's Walker outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Outside for Robinson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Miami Heat dancer.
Brooklyn leading by 8. Walker surveying the floor. Back to Smith. There's the pass to Watford. Out to Smith. Here's the 3. And that's collected by Love. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. He dishes it to Love. To the paint. It's stolen. The feed to Smith. Finished off the break. Smith's got his first basket.
Well, this is where Dennis Smith Jr. is so dangerous. Excellent in transition. My goodness.
And from undrafted in 2016 doors, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it.
And a wide open look for Walker. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Nets leading by 10. Going inside and finished off by Walker.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Jaquez the pass to Love. Here's Jaquez. Over Finney-Smith. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Offensive rebound. Smith outside and stolen by Wright. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. And Wright throws it down hard.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
Walker in the post. 8 points for him. Passes it to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
To the inside. Love gets to Robinson. And again, Miami with the triple.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Pass to Watford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Heat trail by 11. There's the pick. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Walker against Hero. Walker the pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Smith. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. And the Nets lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hero. He's got 9. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Just 3 on the clock, and it's blocked. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 11. Live from Miami, you're watching. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Heat trail by 11. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Bridges a screen on Hero. Thomas kicks to Bridges. Back to Thomas. A 3 ball. Sinks the triple. Thomas got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Rozier against Schroeder. He kicks it to Thomas. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Johnson left side. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Over in the corner, Rozier. Butler against Bridges. Butler passes to Hero. Over Johnson. And that one hits back iron.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Nets leading by 14. Inside. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Thomas, a screen on Rozier. Here's Schroeder. Great D that time from Hero.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Hero sets the pin for Rozier. Thomas against Hero. Over Thomas. And he hits the jump shot.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Schroeder finds Claxton. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Bridges outside. Claxton the pass to Johnson. Back to Claxton. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Adebayo with the screen on Johnson. Butler from outside. Bridges with the board. Nets leading by 12. And there's the pass to Claxton. Johnson sets the screen for Schroeder. Johnson outside. Kicks it to Bridges. Driving to the basket. Claxton the pass to Bridges. Johnson outside. Claxton with it. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Hero. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rozier with the screen on Thomas. Butler passes to Rozier. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Kicks it out to Hero. Over Thomas.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Nets.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Johnson.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And stolen by Butler, so it's the Nets picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Ball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Carter, a screen on Rozier. And here's Harris outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Right side, Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Banchero, and he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wagner against Hero. Martin outside. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. In transition, the Magic on the run. He was all alone on that one. Banchero's got 5 now.
You can't leave Banchero open from 3 either because he makes shots from everywhere.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Carter, good.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Hero outside. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Fires from deep. And it's Wagner missing.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And it's Butler off the drive.
That's just a smart, wily drive by Butler, cutting past the defense to get a high percentage look.
Pass to Carter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Love that attacking mentality from Banchero on the glass, getting after it for the second chance.
Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Rozier, the pass to Hero. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Down low. Here's Carter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And there's the screen. It's Martin on the wing. Hero outside. Back to Martin. Beyond the arc. And again, Miami with a triple.
Total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Wagner outside. To the middle. Carter, a screen on Butler. Wagner. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too.
Here's Hero. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Harris, a screen on Rozier. It's Suggs with a drive. Carter from outside. Oh, he got hacked up. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal.
Carter Jr. 3 shots.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still beat.
And that one falls for Carter.
You know, when we talk about the modern big, Carter Jr. is a great example of it. He can shoot, he boards it, he's got good size, and a pretty diverse skill set.
And he makes all 3. Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are two things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Here's Butler. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And here's Harris outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Butler.
Once Butler has some speed behind him, watch out. You know he's looking to throw that thing down.
Here's Harris. Stolen by Hero. No luck on that one. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
On the court for the Magic, and Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Harrison Wagner out on the wings. And it's Suggs in at the point.
Butler knows what he can do inside. That time erupting for a throwdown.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Magic. Harris outside. The 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And the foul on Gary Harris. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Rozier can't get it to go. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. 9-point game. Here's Harris. The offensive rebound. Pass to Wagner. Banchero right side. Tries again. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot.
Bam! Paolo, what execution!
That's high-quality teamwork. What a setup for Banchero.
Rozier, the pass to Hero. Back to Rozier. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
Pass to Carter. Here's Suggs. Back to Carter. Wagner outside. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
Banchero will score it in a multitude of ways. Nice jumper in rhythm there.
For Miami, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Rozier, the pass to Hero. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Going inside, and he banks in the layup. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Down low. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero put it together. Some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Banchero. Outside Carter. There's the three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Stretching the floor. Carter's skill set is as versatile and polished as any other big in that 2018 draft class.
Here's Rozier. And too long on the shot.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Banchero. Drives to the hoop. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Banchero's got 11 points in the quarter. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And here's Butler. He's got 10. 41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Adebayo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Wendell Carter.
Free throw's good. Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Banchero outside. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11. Stolen by Carter. Harris outside. Here's Banchero. Carter against Martin. Banchero with a screen on Martin. Back to Banchero. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Back to Adebayo. Up and over Carter. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat up by 2. And we'll be back right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Duncan Robinson is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Here's Ingles. Banked it in off the glass. Ingles has got his first bucket in this one. Well, we talk about how much confidence matters for a player. Clark, it can make all the difference.
It is a huge factor, a huge component. What's going on in your own head, because you're in your head more than anybody else. So confidence is critical. And coaches, I don't necessarily know if they can give players confidence, but I think they can take it away. Making sure players are confident is part of a coach's job, I think. Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Wright with a steal. From deep. Nails it from 3. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Showing off tremendous handles, Wright, confusing the defenders and scoring the basketball, too.
Miami ball.
Robinson against Fultz. Got a hand on it. In transition, the Magic on the run. Tipped away.
Orlando foul. Markel Fultz. First personal foul. First team foul. 1.
And the free throw, no good. The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, BA, to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Miami Heat are a team of underdogs and overachievers. Their all-star big man, Bam Adebayo, said, quote, "We like guys like that with those stories of I got cut, this and that and the third. You know, blue-collar people that had to work for what they got. And Brian, when you play for the Heat, hard work is what keeps you on the court."
That is the truth. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Wright drives it. Ooh, stolen by Fultz. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Wagner. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Highsmith passes to Love.
You know, as a big guy who can stretch the floor, Kevin Love has a lot of utility. I mean, guys who can make an impact down low and help you space the floor to free up others. That's a nice addition.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando, and he can't hit the second.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Off the mark there with a 3. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Hawkins. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
For 3, Robinson drills it from deep.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Isaac outside. Wagner with a screen. To the inside. Kicks it out to Isaac. Clock at 6. Wagner against Love. The 15-footer. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando trailing here. It's Anthony on the take. Isaac for 3. Right with the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Pass to Love. Back to Wright. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Wright's got 7 points.
Boy, I appreciate how competitive Wright is. Likes taking it inside and doing his work there.
And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Pass to Jaquez. Here's the pick. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Anthony finds Isaac. Outside Fultz. For the tie. And the layup is good by Isaac. And that ties it up.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
It's all tied in Miami. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Suggs runs point with Harris next to him. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And it's Butler with the ball for Miami. They've led by as many as 11. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Harris. Here's Carter. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. Miami trailing. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Can't connect from short range.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Carter with it. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And the foul on Gary Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Butler against Banchero. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 8 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Rozier. Martin outside. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunities to move that ball around. A true team player.
Wagner with it. Pass to Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Rozier outside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
About as easy an assist as you can have that time for Rozier.
Here's Suggs. Pounded by Rozier. On the attack, Carter. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Martin. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up. Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there.
Oh, stolen by Harris. And the Magic pushing it up now. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Wagner, the pass to Carter. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Rozier. Adebayo sets a screen. And Rozier. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow, showing some power.
The bigger the moment, the more Terry Rozier wants it. This is where Scary Terry comes alive.
Martin against Banchero. Carter, a screen on Martin. Banchero finds Carter. The kick out to Banchero. The 3 from Suggs. And it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Butler. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th.
Personal foul. Team foul number.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Wagner against Butler. And it's Wagner missing. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Martin. Drops in the three.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Wagner for three. Adebayo grabs the board. It's stolen away. Down low. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Now here's Harris. Pounded by Rozier. Looking to win the run. That one is off. So the Heat win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA.